Hello, friends. Welcome back again. Today we will practice the updated 128 Civics Questions and Answers 2025 version for the U.S. Citizenship Test as announced by USCIS. This video is in random order and in slow pace, so you can listen carefully, repeat after me, and memorize easily. It's a perfect way to prepare for your naturalization interview and pass the Citizenship Civics Test with confidence. Make sure to watch until the end, pause the video when needed, and practice daily. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share,
and subscribe.
What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote.
Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Who appoints federal judges? The President. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says, America is free from British control. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Supreme Court justices serve for life.
Why?
To be independent of politics. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American independence. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms.
Why?
Because of the 22nd Amendment. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. 34th President of the United States. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one.
Freed the slaves.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? Fourteenth Amendment. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. What did the civil rights movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day,
Christmas Day,
Thanksgiving Day. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. How many senators does each state have?
2.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote.
Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms.
Why?
Because of the 22nd Amendment. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States.